Hi, so I don't plan on this video being particularly long, and honestly, not sure how coherent it's going to be either. I just wanted to talk about this and have wanted to for a while, and that is basically my opinion and thoughts on Harry Potter. And the main reason I want to talk about this is because of all the booktube videos I've watched, there's really two camps of people in the Harry Potter fandom or world. People who have not read the books, and then the people who are like, oh my god, Harry Potter is the best thing ever, Harry Potter's like the second coming of Jesus, and oh my gosh, it's the best book, ah. And I don't want to take anything away from that, but that is not where I come from. So I just thought I would explain it, because I feel like sometimes in my videos I make casual comments, and I just want to explain them. Also, I know one of the things for Top 5 Wednesday this month is top 5 characters you hate, and spoiler alert, I'm gonna say Harry Potter in that, and instead of spending all the time kind of addressing it there, I could just refer you to this video, I guess. So my relationship with Harry Potter, the books. I'm 25 years old, and I read Harry Potter for the first time when I was in the 5th grade. And when I read them, the first 3 books were out, and I got all of them, and I read them, and I loved them. I remember Chamber of Secrets like scared the bejesus out of me, but I loved them. And then I went to a midnight release of book 4, and I remember being so angry because I couldn't read it on the way home. So I had this book and I couldn't read it, and that was 6th grade. It was the summer before 6th grade. And then I pre-ordered and got on release day the subsequent 3 books and powered through them. The one I remember most vividly is Deathly Hallows, obviously. I was very excited and wondered what was going to happen and had theories and was really curious and read it with as much excitement as everyone else did. And I have to say that people my age particularly had an opportunity with Harry Potter to literally grow up with him. He graduated from Hogwarts when I graduated from high school, and that was a really big deal. It was like this thing that these people and this thing that had been such a part of your life for 6 or 7 years was coming to an end, and at the same time another aspect of your life was changing. You were leaving the safety of your school and your home and your friends to go try something new and be in the world. And in addition to that, Harry Potter is one of the reasons I made the friends I did in college. My roommate and I, we probably bonded over Harry Potter and Sailor Moon. You know, we have so many things not in common that those few things that we shared really showed us that we could be friends. So I appreciate Harry Potter, and I appreciate what it did, and I appreciate what it was to me growing up. You know, I remember loving these books and loving these characters. I remember crying when people died in book 7, and I remember wishing I could know Hermione and Luna and feeling passionately about the relationships these characters had. And I remember rereading, getting ready for book 7, and finding little things between Ron and Hermione because I shipped them so hard. And before I even knew what a ship was, I didn't know what a fandom was. I had these books, and I had my friends who read them. Those are all really good memories, you know. I remember my sister reading them to me aloud. I remember her reading me The Goblet of Fire. Like, after I had read it for her read, she read it aloud, and she did accents, and I remember those moments, and I remember them fondly. But I do not think that Harry Potter is the best book in the world. I don't think it's the best series. And the main reason for that is that I cannot stand Harry Potter. I find him annoying. I find him whiny. When people say that Order of the Phoenix is their favorite book, I always want to comment on their videos and just say, why? But I'm so scared it's going to come across rude or condescending, because we all are different. We all have different opinions. We all have different points of view. We all come at things in a different way. But with all this love of Harry Potter that I had when I was growing up, when I read book 5, I almost stopped. I couldn't stand him. I could not stand him. I literally, I wanted him to die. I didn't care about him emotionally as a character. I would have been fine if Voldemort won. I couldn't stand him. But I kept reading because I needed to see Hermione and Ron get together. So I just kept reading and I kept reading and I kept reading. And literally book 7 almost stopped after they got together. I would be like, well, done now. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. And my family knows this. Like, they know my opinions of Harry Potter. My sister, after I read it, she said, "Did you like it?" And I was like, meh. And she said, "Oh, so Harry lived." That's how, like, I was so team Harry needs to die and stay dead. Don't try and tell me that he died. No. I just literally can't stand him. I think he's whiny. I think he's selfish. I think he's obnoxious and just, really, I understand he had a rough life. I am not trying to be insensitive. You know, I think that it's horrible that he had his parents taken away, and I think it's horrible that he was raised by these people that detested him and treated him poorly, and then he got mocked in school because of who he was, just because he had a scar on his head because some wizard picked him to be an enemy. And I understand that. I understand that's hard. I understand that's rough. But the Dursleys cared for him. Even if they were horrible guardians, they let him live in their home. They protected him every year for years. And that is something. It is. They literally could put their lives in danger to protect him. Like, you can't have them treat you a little poorly. Like, and then the whole parent thing. It is sad. It really is. No child should have to go without a parent, without the love of a parent. And then, of course, like, once he starts to find that, he loses it over and over and over again with, like, Sirius and everything. I get that. In my opinion, Neville Longbottom's existence is so much more sad. Is so much more tragic. This idea of having known your parents, having built this emotional connection and this love, and then to have them ripped away from you, but not to death. That would be easy. You could get over that. But to literally see them at holidays and be able to go visit them and you know who they are, but they have no idea who you are, and to have to deal with that. And then have to go to school and be mocked for who you are, for what happened to you. And he doesn't act like Harry. No. He has courage and he has convictions and he stands strong, and that's a person I can get behind. Those behaviors I can get behind. The things Hermione goes through, the things Ron goes through, the things all of these characters have to go through, and they take them with such strength for being just for young kids and teenagers. But then I'm supposed to be there and be sympathetic for this Harry Potter kid who literally is the best thing ever, is basically the messiah of this world. So that apparently means he can be a whiny little girl all the time. I mean, I do enjoy the books. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't think they're the best books ever, like I said. I think there's things I like more. That could also just be me. I've changed. I've grown. I like different things now. I'm not sure I will ever reread the first 2 books. I tried to reread them a few years ago, and I just could not get into them. I think just basically being in the head of an 11 and 12-year-old boy is just, no, that can't be it, because I can read Percy Jackson. So I don't know. If I reread them, it will be probably to read them to my kids, because I just don't see me rereading those. That being said, in the next few years, I kind of would like to try to reread them. If not the first two, then maybe start with Prisoner of Azkaban, because that is my favorite, and reread them. I've actually pretty sure I have never reread Deathly Hallows. I'm fairly certain I only read it the one time and then skimmed parts after that, like parts I really liked. But I'm not making that a priority or anything. But sometime over the next few years I would definitely like to try to do that. And if I do it, whether I start from the beginning or start with book 3, if I'm making videos, I will try and make videos about it and do like reviews or discussions or something to see if my opinions have changed, if they are the same, if I have more to add to the subject, whatever. I think this is another video where I got a little too passionate. Should I like hold it back? I'm kind of scared to upload this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little afraid that like this will be taken the wrong way. Because I have no issues with people loving Harry Potter. I really don't. I understand. But sometimes I think it's an emotional connection and a nostalgia connection more than true enjoyment or something. Although that's enjoyment, so I guess that's not true. I don't know. If you feel the same way I do about Harry Potter, let me know down in the comments. Or if you don't, obviously let me know down in the comments. And especially if Order of the Phoenix is your favorite book, can you please let me know why you like it so much? Because that book drives me crazy. Well, Harry in that book drives me crazy, I guess. And Cho, I don't like her either. But I like the introduction of Luna Lovegood. She's a fave. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that book. So if you like it, let me know why. Perhaps I can reread and enjoy. Thank you for watching and listening to me rant, I guess. So I'll see you later. Bye!